The Clippers taking on the Hornets. Still in the early stages of the season here, but some people are already talking about MVP and Rookie of the Year, Grant.
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, B.A., I guess it never hurts to take a peek.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Dunn and Kawhi, they're the wings. It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Harden in at the point. Leonard for three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Here's Miller. Off target with the three.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Dunn, the pass to Harden. To the middle. Stolen by Miller. Sexton misses.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Leonard finds Harden. Ball with the rebound. For Charlotte, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. And Grant, the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop.
The drive by Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Bridges outside. Drives to the hoop. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Here's Harden. Up and in on the layup.
You know, Harden is so hard to deal with when he drives because you know he's looking to draw the foul, and trying to defend him without fouling is a tall task.
And it's Sexton on the take. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when 1 will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Miller outside. Back to ball. Lets it go from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And Leonard, here we go. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
With the combination of length and strength, Leonard is hard cover.
Diabate's shot is good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Harden with a bucket. Harden's got 9.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
Hornets trail by 5. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Clippers, as the season continues to ramp up, they've secured the 7th spot.
I think for Los Angeles, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Up top, Paul. Miller against Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
Miller outside. To the inside. Diabate. Got it. Good job in the low post. Diabate's got his 2nd basket.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Lopez passes to Batum. From deep. That shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Lopez with the steal. Paul finds Batum. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Lopez can't hit.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Pulls up. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. With 1 on the clock. He can't get that one to fall. James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Clippers.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Bogdanovich is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bogdanovich, that's good.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovich possesses, looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
Here's man. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Bogdanovich finds Leonard. And Los Angeles another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And the Hornets with possession here. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Colin Sexton's checked in for Charlotte. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Batum is checked in for Bogdanovich. Covered by Lopez. Pass to Bridges. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, sweet move. And it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Paul passes to Lopez. Here's Batum. Fires the 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
Batum is a great spot-up threat. He's quick to get it off, and the stroke is pure.
Here's Sexton. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Guys, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. Paul, shot is off. Hornets trail by 12. To the paint. And the layup is good.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And stolen by Sexton. Here's the break. Here's Ball. Ball automatic around the rim.
Well, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels more in the open court than he does in the half court.
And a deep 3 from Leonard. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And stolen by Leonard. The claw attacking. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Coming in fast and furious, Leonard refusing to slow down.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. It's a 10-point game. Lopez with the steal. Batum, the pass to Collins. Leonard for 3. And that 3 is knocked down by Kawhi.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Ball, plenty of space. Charlotte, no good that time either.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Leonard passes to Lopez. zoom outside, and here's Leonard. Fires for three. And Los Angeles, another three.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Ball outside to halt the run. They get it back. Miller outside. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And, you know, for Miller, his passing is probably the most valuable and overlooked part of his game.
Back to Leonard. Over Sexton. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's Los Angeles leading by 14. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're one of the teams we've hoped would figure it out. Things are clicking right now, and still early enough for them to make something happen.
And guys, time now to talk about Kawhi Leonard. How incredible did he look in that first half? Kawhi, thanks for tuning in.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The perimeter tandem, Sexton and Miller. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the 5 down low. So that's who Charles Lee starts in the second half. Ball against Harden. Crafty move. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report.
The scoring ability Harden brings is unique and next level.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Jones. And the basket by Bridges.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Ball against Harden. Out to Leonard. Miller pulls it in. Hornets trail by 14. Looking at the young forward, Brandon Miller. Just how high is this kid's ceiling, Clark?
BA, I think he's got all-star potential. I mean, he's a multifaceted scorer, a really solid rebounder at the wing position, and a good passer. Just a good all-around player who I think is only going to get better and better as time goes on.
Now here's Dunn. Check by Sexton. Leonard for 3. Oh, work in the corner. Kawhi Leonard.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Sexton. Again, Charlotte.
Boy, they're having a good half so far offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
And Leonard powers it down.
Another big night in the career of Kawhi. What a devastating player he is. Fun to watch, too.
Pass to Miller. Fires from the line. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
They could not have asked for a better start to the second half. Perfect from the floor so far.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. Jones from outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Now Ball puts up a 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Leonard inside. Leonard knifing through.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Miller against Leonard. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
they just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
One thing we know for sure about Harden, he does not shy away from contact.
Ball outside. Miller on the wing. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. He was still sliding right there.
Knipples checked in for Sexton. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Zubats. John Collins comes in for Jones. Bogdan Bogdanovic checked in for Leonard. And it's Chris Paul in for Dunn. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. It's going to be ball shooting. It goes on Chris Paul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Back over to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Nails it from beyond the arc. Paul's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Knipple. Back to Ball. Launches a three. Charlotte, no good that time either.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. With the step back, 6 to shoot, and the shot goes. Miller's got 6 points.
Looking quite comfy from the mid-range. I like seeing Miller look to score from here.
Here's Harden. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. And that's now 19 points for James Harden.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
He should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, it's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Chris Paul out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position.
Never bashful about showcasing his athleticism, Sexton can really get up and finish.
To the left side wing. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Williams. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Hornets making a switch here. James is checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Miller's checked in. And here's Charlotte now. They trail by 16. James, a screen on Collins. Shot clock at 6. Sexton misses.
Yeah, no question about it. As they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Leonard gets the bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
To the court, it's your squad. Let's go!
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Pass to Knipple. There's the three. The shot's good on the assist by James. Knipple's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Another great pro from my alma mater. Conker Knipple making a name for himself. I mean, this guy has a fantastic J. Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
The three. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And with the new two-day format for the NBA draft, some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those teams could be in trouble regardless. With the push for parity, the league might not mind giving them some extra time to process during the draft.
And the first one at the line is good. So he picks up just one from the line that time. The Clippers lead by 19. Harden from outside. The Hornets pull it in. Miller's got his fifth rebound in this one. Ball left side. Bridges, a screen on Harden. Miller with it, picked up by Collins.
Miller bouncing with some flavor to the rack.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. The Clippers lead by 17. And it's Harden penetrating. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Now Bridges, stolen by Collins. Leonard looking over the floor. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Leonard takes the hit, completes the play, and one chance here. Excellent concentration.
And Leonard no good on that one. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Here's Ball. And no one in the vicinity.
Ball shot selection, I think, is improving every year, which is important for his development.
Stolen by Miller.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Sexton. Now Ball. It's good.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
Second personal foul. Third team.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Los Angeles leading by 14. And it's Harden penetrating. Oh, no good on the layup. Miller against Leonard. He gets it to go.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option. And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Clippers.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And so with this win, they take the first of 2 games they'll play this year against Charlotte.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kawhi Leonard.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
Ball. The putback. Oh, he rips it down off the miss. Now Los Angeles with it. They led the game at one point by 20. Bridges pulls it down. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 8. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Ball fires. It's money from deep.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Ball with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Count it.
Ball delivering big time, and that's real leadership right there.
And that's an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all. Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game. Miller outside, jacks up a three. The three ball is down. Ooh, poked away. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome.